President Arafat, Shimon, Klaus, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a unique forum, an important one, where all the parties have ample opportunity to express their grievances as well as their hopes. Shimon just said he came here, he thought he came to attend a wedding or to enjoy a wedding, not to see a divorce, to witness a divorce. I would submit that it is neither a wedding nor a divorce. What we are after is good neighborliness, is coexistence, is cooperation, is peace. Peace for us today and for the children of tomorrow, and in particular the two children, the Israeli and the Palestinian, that were the subject of the question raised by Klaus Schwab. Yes, indeed, we have come a long way. A long way. Issues have become well defined. Gaps have become recognized. We are not in the year 1991. We are already in the year 2001. We thought all through the 90s that by the end of the 90s we would close the file of animosity and confrontation between Israel and the Arab world. But I would say that we have done a lot. We have witnessed in the last few weeks and months a very, very sad situation that brought us back to a point or to a square we wanted to forget. This time, at this moment, we are engaged in making history. It is not an interim agreement of withdrawal or of some arrangements that would allow the two parties some quiet time. No, we are trying to solve the major issues on the agenda of negotiations between the Israelis and the Palestinians. Those are issues of maximum sensitivity. That is why we need a quiet atmosphere. We need to put an end to the current confrontation, and I call it confrontation, between the two parties. Why was the confrontation? It happened because of the frustration of the people with the continuation of the situation as they have seen it last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Where is the progress that the people would feel and see and benefit from? But while they were confronting each other, they did not stop talking, and this is a positive sign. The last of which was the Taba talks. As we have seen, some gaps have been narrowed. The issues have been very openly discussed. But we have a long way to go, a long way to go. But not as long as the time we have spent and perhaps we have wasted up until now. Feelings in the area at large are the feelings of anger and frustration. We cannot continue to live under such cloud of bad feelings, agitation, tension. We have to move. We have to move. We have listened to some good and kind words, but we need effective progress, effective deeds on the ground in order for the people of this region, of the Middle East, of Palestine, of Israel, to feel, yes, indeed, we are moving ahead. We are not standing still. Again, you have heard the expressions of frustration, but we have heard also the expressions of hope. We have seen both gentlemen, President Arafat and his partner, Shimon Peres, shaking hands. We have listened to President Arafat emphasizing more than once that he will continue talks, will not stop talking with his partners until they reach peace. I am here to tell you that it is not a hopeless case. We are moving. We don't see bloodshed again. We want an independent Palestine. We want Jerusalem as open city, but as the capital of both Israel and Palestine. We want the refugees to feel that they have been treated with justice and fairness. We need to see all countries, Israel included, to feel secure within their boundaries. President Mubarak is ready to do all he can. And we in Egypt are all supportive of peace. Not of a person, but of the peace itself. Our task, our job, as I would authoritatively define it, is to close the file of animosity between Israel and the Arabs, but to do it in a way that the people would feel, yes, it is fair, yes, this is justice, therefore we should have peace. Thank you very much.